I don't wanna let you down. It's the only thing I think about every morning. You know my life ain't figured out, but I promise if you...
Hey guys, it's Genevieve. Welcome to or back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys a follow along beginner's stretching routine. This is directed towards beginners, but I think that anyone can benefit from this because personally I know I gravitate towards this type of stretching routine on days that I am running short on time, or I just maybe don't feel that motivated that day to do my full-on like hour-and-a-half long training routine. And if you are a true beginner, don't worry because I will be showing you different progressions of certain stretches that we will be doing today, so don't stress. This is not some crazy contortion stretching routine like what you're used to seeing me do. This is just perfect for anyone and everyone. So without further ado, let's get on to the stretching routine. My room is quite small, as you guys know, or maybe if you're new you don't know this. My room is quite small. I don't have a lot of space, so I'm sorry that this angle is a little bit weird. I don't really know what else I could do. So we are just starting in a wide second position. Your feet are in parallel, so they're facing forward, and we're just going to do 1, 2, and reach over. And come up. And now the other side. Now you're going to bring your hands down, and circling down, you're going to wrap your hands around your elbows and just swing side to side. Now you're going to plant your hands on the ground, do a little plie, and stretch. Again. And stretch. You can wrap your hands around your ankles, pull a little further. And now you're going to reach over to your left and just give a nice little side stretch. Now you're going to bend your right leg, do a little plie. And stretch. And again. And stretch. Reach up. And back down. Switch over to the right. Plie. And stretch. Plie. And stretch. Reach up. And come back to center. Now you're going to put your hands on your knees and press your legs out so that you can stretch out your center. I'm going to go down to my elbows. If you want, you can try pushing either knee out just to further that stretch. And switch. Now you're going to slide one leg out. Even if you are all the way up here, that is totally fine. But the goal is to get as low as you can, but still keep this knee out, and your ankle should be in line with your knee. And now you're going to switch. Feel free to come up and go to the other side if that is easier for you. This is just what I'm used to. And again, keeping your ankle in line with your knee, and this leg should be rotating outwards. Now you're going to transfer back to your right leg and rotate all the way over into a lunge or runner's position. Now you're going to drop your back knee down to the floor. From here, you're going to reach back and try to grab your ankle. Even if you can just grab your toes, totally fine. If you can't yet grab your leg, just stretch here. Even if your leg's out here, just do the best you can.
When I feel like breaking down, ooh, you'd be there to hold my hand. Lost in my head, pull me back to bed. Oh, oh, when I feel like I got nothing left, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Drop that leg back down to the floor, and now you're going to send your hips backwards, flexing your front foot. Now we are in a half split, and you're just going to reach as far as you can. Even if you're all the way up here, that is totally okay. Just go to where you feel a stretch. And for this, you want to make sure that your hips are facing forward and you're not sinking out to one side. You want to be as square as you possibly can be. Feel free to pull on your front foot to get a deeper stretch. Now you're going to transfer up to straight, just placing your hands in front of your right foot, and just relax your head down. Now you're going to flex and plie. And stretch. Now you're going to switch and bend the front knee and keep your back leg straight. And bring your back leg out and just into downward dog. For this stretch, you want to try to get your heels to touch the floor and push your chest forward. And you can cycle your feet like this just to further stretch those hamstrings. And bring your left leg forward into your other runner's stretch or lunge. And drop that back knee, reach around, grab your ankle. Drop that back foot and transfer your weight back into that half split, reaching forward. Make sure your front foot is flexed and just relax. And come up to straight. Once again, your hands should be planted in front of your front foot. So this is now our left leg. And you're just relaxing your head down. flex plie. And to the front, bending that front leg, keeping your right leg straight. And now you can bring your legs together into a forward fold. Even if you're up here, you can even take a yoga block if you want and just hold on to that. Wherever you feel a stretch, just go to where you feel comfortable. And you can also pull on your ankles. You can bend and stretch. You can take turns alternating, bending and straightening your legs. And come onto the floor. So this next stretch, there's a few different variations. So I will show each variation and you can just pick whichever one feels right for you. The first option is just with both legs up in front of you. You're going to take one leg and cross it over like this. The next option would be to bring both legs over top of each other like this. And as you can see, my hips are very, very not flexy yet, but I'm trying. Anyway, for this one, you would be reaching over, trying to get your chest as flat as possible. Another option would be to lay on your back, pretend that this foot would be up against a wall, and then you could cross this one over. So this one is a bit of a less intense stretch, so if you are wanting that, this is a really good option. Today I will be doing the second variation. And slowly come out, switch to the other leg. Now you're just going to extend both legs straight out in front of you. Whether you are all the way up here, you can stay here as long as you feel that stretch in your hamstrings, so that's the back of your legs, or you can go as far as you want. The next stretch is going to be our splits, but this is something that you can take so gradually. Don't feel like you have to just be flat in your split right away. Getting your splits is something that takes a lot of practice. For your splits, there's a few key things that you want to be focusing on. You want to be keeping your hips square. If you do have blocks or even pillows, stacks of books, anything, you can use them like so to hold yourself up. If you do have some more experience with stretching and you have some more flexibility, drop down into your splits. If you want, you can take it a step further and stretch your over split like so. Wherever you're at, you want to think about keeping your chest lifted. And switch to the other leg. and slowly come up. Next, we are going to focus on our straddle. So you're just going to bring your legs out as far as they can. You can also bring your hips forward. Think about rotating your legs outwards. We're gonna first start by reaching over to the side. If you're up here, totally good. Or you can try to grab that ankle. And then the other side. Next, you are going to relax forward. If you're up here, totally good. You can go down to your elbows, or you can go flat. I think I'm gonna be out of shot right now, but it is what it is. Okay, so next is center split. If you have pillows, you can either put it under your chest or you can put it under your whatever works for you. You're just going to reach over and stretch. Next, we are going to go into just a little bit of back stretching. You guys know, if you follow my Instagram, I do contortion and I do a lot of back bend skills. So my back is definitely my favorite thing to stretch. We're gonna keep it super simple today, so don't worry, but maybe go check out my Instagram if you want to see what I normally do. So you're just going to come onto your stomach like this. Your hands should be right beside your shoulders. Your legs can either be together, which is the harder version, or you can have your legs hip width apart, and you're just going to lead with your head and go into a Cobra Stretch. And come down. Make sure that when you're up, you're pressing your shoulders back and you are breathing. And come down. Next, you can circle to the right and come down on the left. And then going back on the left and coming down on the right. Now you are just going to go back into child's pose. So that is the completed stretching routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more like follow along videos. I have a few other ideas that are kind of similar to this, so definitely if you want to see them, comment, give this video a thumbs up. You can subscribe and tick the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a new video. And you can also follow me on Instagram at genevieve.mason. All of these things really do support me on my journey. And lastly, happy Soul Sunday. I hope you are having a wonderful weekend and taking some time for you, doing whatever is going to put yourself in a good headspace for the upcoming week. And with all of that being said, I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!